Chapter 50. Now, it is known regarding the particulars of the matter of the 5 judgments, manatzepach, of speech in the 10 utterances of creation which the mother lends to the daughter, that these are the 5 organs of the mouth. The letters Aleph, Chet, Hey, Ayin are from the throat, Gimel, Yud, Chof, Kuf are from the palate, and so forth, so that there are specific letters for each organ in and of itself. The combinations arise through their union and intermingling in various different manners. This is in accordance with what it states in Sefer Yetzirah, and he set them in the mouth, etc. He made the letter Aleph rain, etc. Go out and contemplate that from 5 letters 120 combinations are made, etc. This comes about by means of the aspect of the 5 judgments which divide the breath of speech. For in speech there is substance, chomer, and form, tzura. The breath of the voice of speech is the substance which is comprised of fire, water, and vapor, amar. And the voice is divided into various combinations. Nonetheless, a single voice unites the totality of all the combinations. This is as explained elsewhere regarding the matter of your neck with a necklace of beads, that it is like the single strand that unifies and binds together the many stones of a necklace. It is likewise so in respect to the aspect of the letters of thought in speech, that there is a single general thought that encompasses and unifies all the particular letters of thought which come out in the particulars of speech. And it is likewise so in regard to the voice of thought itself and the 5 judgments of Ima, etc. Now, as known, the father founded the daughter, as stated that the power of combination is of chokhmah, etc. This is in accordance with what was previously explained regarding thought, that is, that the combinations of speech themselves are by means of the aspect of the 5 judgments which restrain the manner that the intellect is revealed in speech, and that it is according to this specifically that the combinations are drawn forth. Therefore, the various different ways that the combinations of speech constantly change is precisely according to the dictates of the intention of the thought that is vested in the speech. The above explains the statement that it is Ima specifically which lends the garments, etc., which is the aspect of Bina, that is, the upper Ima, which is drawn into the lower Ima, which is the aspect of Bina that becomes vested within the thought of speech, that is, within the specific manner of each combination of speech, etc. However, the statement that the power of combination is of chokhmah refers to the root and power to actually combine these various combinations that are according to the intellect of Bina, for we observe that immediately upon the arousal of one's desire to speak in various specific combinations, one need not delve into the intellect and comprehension of Bina to determine how to combine the letters, for even a child who speaks immediately knows to combine the letters of speech without any preparation for it whatsoever. This is because the root of this power to combine comes spontaneously from the radiance of the koach ma of chokhmah, which transcends the comprehension of bina. That is, it is from the aspect of the power of the intellect, koach hamaskel, itself, which is the source of chokhmah. This is as explained elsewhere regarding the verse, and the man became a living soul, nefesh chaya, which is the inner aspect of the beginnings of chokhmah, and that it is specifically then that he is able to speak and is called a ruach memalela, a speaking spirit, etc. This then explains the statement that the father founded the daughter as known. In this respect, the statement that Bereshit is also an utterance refers only to the chokhmah and intellect that is within the utterances, and does not refer to the power of combination which is possessed by all speakers and is called the speaking soul, etc. This, then, is the primary aspect of man who is called a speaker, referring to the power and root of the combinations of speech, for he is called a speaking soul specifically, etc. This refers to when the aspect of the root and source of the letters of the soul themselves come to be revealed in the aspect of the speech of the soul itself, that it is called a speaking soul or speaking spirit, etc. According to this, we may understand the matter of the changes in the combinations of the 6 days of creation of the emotive attributes of Malchut of Atzilut. For example, from the combination of the first day, let there be light, which is the aspect of Chesed, is the root of the first millennium of Bria, Yitzirah and Asiyah, as known regarding the verse, in 6 days Hashem made, etc., referring to the 6 upper days of Zer Anpin and Nukva of Atzilut, etc., which are called Yemei Olam, the days of the world, in the masculine form, and Yemot Olam, the days of the world, in the feminine form. And from the combinations of the second day, let there be a firmament, comes the aspect of judgment of Malchut, which is the source for the second millennium. This is as known regarding the explanation of the verse, for 1,000 years in your eyes are but a day of yesterday, etc., referring to the 6,000 years that the world exists, which are drawn from the 6 emotions of Malchut, etc., that is, from the differing changes in the combinations of the speaking spirit of Malchut, which is called the speaking soul, as in, and God said, etc. In other words, the changing combinations are because of the aspect of change in the drawing forth of the intellect of Chokhmah and Bina in the emotions, whereby the manner of the combinations automatically changes from kindness to judgment, both generally and specifically. These combinations are all according to the aspect of the light of the radiance of Abba, which founded the daughter Barta. For it is the root of the power to combine, as discussed previously, and it transcends the light of the intellect of Chokhmah within the speech itself as mentioned above. This even includes specific changes, such as how Rabbi Hanina ben Dosa said, "Let he who told oil to ignite tell the vinegar to ignite," etc. That is, let he who combined with the 10 utterances of the name Elokim, this nature of oil to ignite, let him say this combination and nature to vinegar, so that it too should ignite. This is as stated that the righteous, tzaddik, rules with his fear of Elokim, God. That is, with the 120 combinations of Elokim as known. The primary aspect of this ruling is the change in the manner of the intellect of Nukva, that is, the Chokhmah and Bina, that is within the 10 utterances from the very root of the wisdom and the root of the desire. This is as stated, everything that Hashem desired, he did, with the 10 utterances of the supernal speech of Atzilut in the aspect of Asiyah of Malchut of Atzilut discussed previously. From all the above, we may also understand the general principle and unity of the Hitbonanut contemplation with all its numerous details, that is, from the very root of the desire in Malchut of Ein Sof all the way until Malchut of Atzilut, and ultimately until the very final action, so that it is literally understood that everything that Hashem desired he did in actuality, like making vinegar actually ignite and the like. This will suffice for the understanding.